Trading the foreign exchange market carries high risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Trading on margin, utilizing leverage can carry an even higher level of risk that can lead to a complete loss of investment funds. So before deciding to trade the foreign exchange market or using any of our software alert products, you should carefully and diligently consider your personal investment objectives, level of experience, and risk tolerance. There is a possibility that you could potentially sustain significant loss. You should not invest any capital or trade that you cannot afford to lose. It is your responsibility to be aware of and understand all risks associated with foreign exchange trading and to seek professional advice from an independent certified financial advisor if you have any doubts. Auvoria Prime does not exercise trading authority over your trades. You and you alone exercise discretionary trading authority over every trade.
First thing is, this is our $500 normal sniper account that is running. As you can see, it is, as well as in some DD. This is the $10,000 account that we have been running. Got a lot of accounts running here. Oops, go back there. And just taking a look, we see we are still in some drawdown here, waiting out some moves. This is a older account. It's been in some drawdown as well. Sorry, there's a lot of MT4s in this VPS. But this one is finally starting to go in our direction. We've been in these trades for a long time. I mean, I'll be honest, there's one trade here that I've been in since November. Now, my starting lot size was much higher than it should have been for a 2,000 euro account. We were starting at 0.04 and 0.03 and some of these and stuff. Ultimately can get you into some riskier situations, but it is finally starting to go in our direction. These are trades we've been in for a long time, which again, GearBox is a longer term trader. That stuff can happen. We can see that our super sniper account is not in any trades and has, it seems to continue to have not really been able to get into any trades, right? Let's click one of these larger. You can see just not taking care of anything trade wise. And then we're going to get into the one pair accounts. We'll keep going through here. So let me dig in to our one pair accounts. We're going to start going through. So we'll go to Cloud Trader 6. We can see here we got nothing on NZD USD. We can see we're still in USD CAD trades, finally starting to come up. Got a long way to go. Cloud Trader 9 here. We can see that we did get some Euro NZD trade. We are in a Euro NZD trade now, and Euro NZD is up 3% actually on the week. So Euro NZD actually got some trades. That was pretty cool. This is a pair that isn't on the list, but it is another pair I started adding for data collection purposes, and it's done really well, it looks like. So that's awesome. Let's see what else we have going on here. I don't know if it's my internet being slow today or the VPS, but I believe it's my internet. Yep, it is my internet. Okay. I was going to say, the VPSs are fast. AUD CAD, we got nothing. All right. NZD CHF, nothing. NZD JPY, nothing. Euro GBP, nothing. So this is just showing you that there's weeks where things are very slow and things don't always happen. GBP AUD, nothing this week. GBP CAD, nothing. GBP JPY, nothing. GBP CAD, nothing. JPY, looked at that. GBP NZD, nothing either. Really close to entries, though. We're on a sell level 5 there. And GBP USD, nothing. So we're going through and we're looking at many of these accounts, and we're able to see what's going on here. Let's take a look at AUD NZD, and nothing. that account or that one. AUD nothing. So you can see it's been very slow. These pairs have not even secured swing entries this week. These are all individual data accounts, and many of these pairs are just not getting where they need to get, even for a swing entry. So, yes, things can be boring when this happens. AUD JPY, nothing. We're getting into some more CAD JPY, nothing this week. CHF JPY, we're still in some trades. We've been in these. No new trades on CAD CHF. Nothing on AUD USD this week. Nothing on USD CHF. Euro JPY, nothing this week. Euro AUD, nothing this week. Euro USD, not a thing this week. Euro CAD still in these trades. And Euro CHF, nothing. So as you guys can see, GBP CHF, nothing this week. Okay, NZD CAD, we got in some trades. We got a trade at least. So we did get a trade there on NZD CAD. So from what you guys can see, this is actually all the one pair data accounts, the majors and minors, and all on swing settings. And as you can see, many of them didn't even get a trade this week. Actually, majority of them didn't take a trade this week, which means that the market has been very consolidated. It is not getting where it needs to go to get us into an entry. We're just not reaching our entry levels right now in the precision modes, even on swing, sniper or super sniper, especially. People are not seeing trades. And that is just because of the markets and the condition they're in right now. Now, the good news to this is if you are tuning into my Thursday intraday calls and you do have a second license, the people that have been running the intraday modes, which enter on 6 different currency pairs, not all these, but there's 6 different intraday pairs. I am going to highlight the intraday pairs as well in one of my my next photo updates here. But you can enter instant entry or skip a level on level 1 with those pairs. And if you don't know what intraday mode is, I'll go ahead and just briefly show it at some point on this call. And people are crushing it with intraday mode while precision's boring. Now, the reason I wouldn't use intraday mode all the time is we've also seen where precision saves your life, and intraday modes would probably have you in a higher drawdown if something was to trend against you. So just to keep that in mind. And but as you can see, these are some of the results that we were seeing. And then hold on, let me go over to another VPS here. Ignore that one's Neo. I'm looking for some GearBox stuff. Here we go. And then we'll also look at my GBP account. I'm trying to click it, but I got way too much stuff going on and my internet is not liking me today. Admit it. There we go. And my GBP account is still in some GBP AUD sells. We have not secured any new entries on any of the GBP pairs in the last 2 weeks. We have just been stuck in GBP AUD. No other pairs have played out. So as you guys can see, it has been a very slow week. I'm going to read the chats here. All right. David said, I have a 25K account. Is it still okay to run default settings as I know you're bringing out larger account multiplier, getting out trades? And do you have advice for this concerning me? David, no, just stick with a 25K account if you're using precision modes to 0.01 per 2 to 3K. And other than that, just use swing sniper or super sniper or whatever strategy you like to use. If you're using intraday modes, then stick to 0.01 per 5K, David. So it just depends on the strategy you're using, and that'd be my recommendation. Doug, okay, I was just checking. I just switched to GearBox. Someone told me to do intraday, but I might want to watch videos on those. I've been doing manual trading for about 6 months, but I think I saw one of those videos that you said you don't get the best entry on intraday. So I'm not sure. What do you think? How do we get on the intraday calls on Thursday? Awesome, Doug. Intraday calls are 12 p.m. Eastern every Thursday. If you're in the GearBox announcements chat and the GearBox traders chat, there are automatic updates posted there every single week, reminding of the calls so that you can tune in. So hopefully that helps answer that for you, Doug. You guys give me a second. I'll show you intraday as well. Just let me pull up my notes. There we go. All righty. Intraday, this is intraday modes. So they're not the precision modes, but this is the pairs, the settings, the strategy for intraday modes. I'll leave this on the screen for a minute and let you guys look at it, take a picture, do whatever. There are recordings on YouTube as well from every intraday insight. All you got to do is go to youtube.com/Auvoria Prime and then click the developer insight section for GearBox, and you'll find tons of amazing recorded calls to tune into as well. But essentially, like I said, the intraday strategy can be good in times where precision modes are not getting any trades, because intraday is designed for ranging markets, where precision modes are designed to really catch the ends of trends and get a reversal, is what precision modes are designed to do. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some MyFX book stuff and talk about it. I think it's always important to reference MyFX book in our strategies and looking at what we're doing. There we go. So as always, this is my precision account that I show running swing settings. And, we've been running since August. Right now we're up 95% since August. I think that's absolutely incredible. We've almost doubled this account, and we have won 83% of all of our trades. We've taken 195 trades. We have a great profit factor. Ultimately, I'm a huge fan of precision modes, but what we got to always talk about is it's slower. There's times where you can end up in drawdown for periods of time. This drawdown, for example, started November 13th, ended December 7th. That was a month period of drawdown. This drawdown started February 2nd, ended February 26th. This drawdown started April 27th, and here we are May 27th, and we're still in it. It's a month period as well. So the point is, the GearBox can, for a normal person, sometimes can be boring while you wait for swing trades to play out, because there's times you might hold trades for a month. There's times where trades might even get held for 2 months. And the key is to look at longevity and look at risk. And for me, when I look at it, we're making money every month, even if it's slow. May was really slow. We only did 3%. Not really exciting, right? But we're making money, we're moving, and it's growing every single month. And that's what you want to look for, right? Is consistency. You're not every month is going to be a hit it out of the park month. Not every month is going to be a month that you scream with joy and freak out. And it's like, look how great my returns are. But the key is it making money? Is it growing? Is it handling risk? Does it not handle trends? And can it be a consistent product in your life? And the answer is yes. And when I look at that, I look for consistency in products, because I design products like GearBox to manage my own money with, something that I can trust and know, hey, it's designed to handle large volatility. And ultimately, it has these amazing risk settings that I can plug in and control to my liking. I'm going to check the chat here. David, hey Tyler, why do you recommend lowering the starting lot size per 1,000 once the account grows above 10 to 25K? The reason for that is because lot multipliers, they get more aggressive as your account balance gets a little bit larger. So you want to be a little more conservative in your starting lot size. It makes all the difference as your account balance grows. You have a larger capital, you want to be less risky inherently. So the larger your balance, the less I actually take the lot size. And the easiest way to explain that, David, is I'm always going to be more conservative with larger money than I am with smaller money, because seeing 30% drawdown on $1,000 account, that's okay. Seeing 30% drawdown on a $25,000 account, that'll make you cry. So that'd be my answer for why that um, is my thought processes there, David. And then if we get into Forex Factory, let's go ahead and look at the upcoming week ahead. Take a look at some of the news, see what we're in for in this next coming week, and what we need to look out for. First thing you'll see is G7 meetings are continuing on. These have been going all on last week as well. Getting into Monday, nothing red folder. Tuesday, we get some red folders for GBP and USD. We're looking at retail sales, core retail sales. Wednesday, we have CPI for Canada. We also have FOMC. FOMC can be a bigger one on Wednesday. We also have AUD doing their rate change for RBA government low speaks employment and unemployment changes. CHF is going to have their SMB monetary policy assessment and conference. So overall, we have Swiss franc, AUD, NZD, USD red folders, and Canada red folders this week. So we got some red folders ahead. I wouldn't say it's a super volatile week, but it does look like a good week for some red folder news. As always, precision modes really like red folder news. Intraday modes do not like red folder news. The reason I say that is typically where intraday modes are failing is crazy red folder news where they're getting into drawdown. And typically that's where precision modes are sniping their entries, is during these red folder news events where the market moves just enough that we get in and we catch an entry and catch a reversal, hopefully. But with that being said, I'm going to stick to my normal strategy this week. I don't see a reason to really decrease risk unless you're an extra conservative person, in which case I'll cover that in my cliff notes. But I would say sticking to running normal strategies and risk management plan should be the normal attack plan this week with the markets and the news events surrounding. But with that being said, if anyone has any last questions, go ahead, throw them in the chat or the Q&A. Let me know how I can help. Other than that, I appreciate every single one of you tuning in as always on this amazing Friday morning, or if you're somewhere else in the world, maybe it's afternoon or evening or even nighttime. I know we have a global business here. So again, I do thank you all for tuning in. I do see we have some more questions. So give us a second here and we are going to get into a few more of the questions in the Q&A, and then I will let you guys go. But again, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Doug, I'm glad you enjoyed your first call. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. Awesome to have you here. We're just waiting on David's last question here. He says he has one more question for us, and from there on, we'll let you get back to your Friday night, evening, morning, wherever you may be. Lenora said, "Oh my God, can somebody help me check to see if everything is hooked up?" Lenora, I would get back with whoever got you involved and helped you get set up with GearBox, and have your sponsor double check your setup processes and make sure everything is good. The easiest way to make sure it's good, you just got to go to your VPS and let's go to an administrator. You're just going to want to go and make sure all your charts have smiley faces on them. So let me click here. This VPS a second. I guess my internet. You're going to want to look and make sure you see smiley faces in corners of all your charts. So you're going to look for this smiley face in every single chart. If you see that smiley face smiling in every single chart and you got all of the pairs open on your VPS, all the ones that are not yellow here, every single one besides the yellow ones, and they all have smiley faces in the right hand corners, Lenora, then you are set up properly. All right, David said, if you keep the same starting lot size, does it stay relative as the amount grows, or is that it's just more DD because it's a bigger amount, if that makes sense? David, I'm not really understanding your question. The starting lot size I change based on my balance. I'm not understanding what you mean if you keep it the same. anytime the software cost averages, the lot is going to multiply. So that's why we decrease the starting lot size on larger capital, because it keeps the lot multiplier smaller and keeps your risk from increasing and your drawdown from becoming more uncomfortable. So I'm not really sure if that answers your question, but the key is to keep your drawdown lower on larger accounts, which means that you should decrease your starting lot size as your account grows over $10,000 to $25,000. But with that being said, I believe that that answers everything for today. So I thank every single one of you for tuning in with us, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. And I look forward to an amazing trading week ahead. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And Mario, have a nice day as well, my friend. And cheers as well to you, David. Lenora, glad you got the smiley face you were looking for. Have a wonderful day, everyone.